What's up, vape fam? Hope everybody's doing good tonight. So this live session is definitely going to be live mixing. Hope everybody's doing good. Who all we got in chat? Dave Lloyd, Quilly, Dusty Country Roads. Let's see here. Looks like Dusty Country Roads is going to have a ton of tomato sauce to deal with. But hey, that's a problem I would not mind having. Yeah, like I said, hope everybody's doing good. Got 3 recipes we're going to take a look at. 2 of them are recipes of mine that they've both been tested a little bit and then kind of revamped. One is actually a recipe that I've tried several times. What it is a lemon custard. A bunch of people have asked me, you've got vanilla overdose custard, strawberry, chocolate, white chocolate, butterscotch. How come you don't have a lemon overdose custard? And the main reason has been I don't like any of the mixes that I've come up with for it. I don't like using the Wonder Flavors lemon custard with it. The lemon's just a little too bitey. When I think of lemon custard, the lemon is softer in that whole mix. And pretty much all the lemons I really, really like that I've tried have all had kind of a bitey note to them, and I'm trying to get rid of that. So I'll keep kind of going back to it every so often, but I think I've actually got it to where I really like it. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about when we get to it. Then also, I've been on a big donut kick. I did that donut forget the custard and icing and love that recipe. I've been through at least 240 mils of it already since that live mixing stream. So I wanted to do some more, and this actually was inspired by, if I can find it, what did I do with it? This was actually inspired by Licious Chocolate Eclair, and this will be available at Vaping Delights in the United States here pretty soon, if not already. I don't think it's up yet, but the whole Licious line will be available from Mike's site relatively soon. But I really, really like that liquid, and it's supposed to be a chocolate eclair. But talking with the gentleman behind Licious, I had told him, he'd asked what I thought about it, and I told him that I wish there was a little bit more donutty flavor to it. And he told me it's actually based on a baked chocolate eclair recipe that he makes himself. And so it doesn't have that kind of fried dough, donutty type of flavor to it. So I wanted to do a chocolate eclair that actually had that kind of fried dough taste to it. Been working on it a little bit, but I think I finally got it. I will try my latest kind of tweak to it. And I think hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll be it. Then also I came upon, I'll actually show you guys this one. Came upon a recipe I thought looked interesting. And it's this right here, Strawberry Float by Mullas. Hope I didn't butcher that too bad. But it's supposed to be a strawberry soda ice cream float, which sounded amazing. Dad22, what's going on? Snowballs, how's it going? Leo Berry, what's up? David Nance, what's going on? Anybody else sneak in here that I didn't see? I think that's about it. Hope all y'all are doing really good. But with this one, yeah, just a a strawberry soda ice cream float sounded amazing to me. Not big on root beer floats, but this just as an idea sounded amazing. Then when I actually looked at his recipe, I kind of like it. It is a rather low percentage, but that doesn't mean anything, honestly. I've vaped plenty of recipes that were 5% and were amazing. But it uses Flavora's red vanilla soda and shisha strawberry, I guess, for the strawberry float type of flavor. I don't really get that out of red vanilla soda, but I'm willing to give it a try. Then he also has ice cream vanilla with a little backup from Borneo vanilla, both SSA. And then a little bit of fizzy sherbet, I'm assuming to kind of kick up that fizz note a little bit, just to give it a little bit more of a soda type of vibe. And then he uses super sweet, and I'm actually going to use super sweet. I don't really like super sweet, but I'm going to use it for this one to make sure I get it exactly the way he has it in the recipe here. But it sounded interesting. I don't know this mixer. I'm not familiar with this mixer's recipes, but this one looks interesting for sure. It actually looks tasty. I just don't know if it's going to be quite strawberry soda ice cream float, but we will see. Robert Butler, what's going on? I'm glad that this like 8 p.m. deal works better for so many people. It seems like there's a lot more conversation going on in chat, a lot more interaction with you guys doing it at this earlier time, especially for live mixing. But let's see here. Go back up top real quick. I don't really have a smorgasbord of anything. Normally I kind of tell you guys what I've been vaping on, but it has primarily been this right here, which is my vanilla overdose custard, the Asgard Mini on top of the orange Palmer's powdered painted Dreamer. That, try saying that 5 times fast. Like I said, I've been vaping that Don't Forget the Custard Icing recipe a lot. Then also my vanilla custard cheesecake. I've vaped about 240 mils of it. And then the new version of my chocolate overdose custard, which, let me pull it up real quick, actually, because I really like this. This is my favorite version of this recipe that I've done. I think it's the 4th iteration. There we go. All right, so before I was using Glamour Chocolate, Effie's Milk Chocolate, which I love that combo. The problem with that combo is Effie's Milk Chocolate fades after a while. So if you make up 120 mils or larger, it's going to fade before you can actually finish it. I also use Vape Train's chocolate mousse, and I've since found that I like SSA's chocolate mousse better. So this is what I came up with. It also uses Wonder Flavors pudding milk chocolate, which I love this stuff. It kind of concerns me because if you let it sit, just particulates accumulate at the bottom, and then you have to shake it back up. So I wasn't quite sure it was super safe to vape, but seems all right. And then, yeah, replaced Vape Train chocolate mousse with SSA. and then use chocolate frosting by Wonder Flavors, which has always been in there, but I kind of jacked it up. Same thing with the pudding milk chocolate, I jacked it up. And the chocolate mousse, I did not jack it up too high, and then use custard premium and Aware custard, and then I crank the sweetness up a lot higher than I normally go. On most of the chocolate overdose custards, I don't have any sweetener in the listed recipe because I didn't really use it. That kind of Glamour chocolate and Flavor Express milk chocolate combo is already really sweet, so I didn't really need a lot of sweetener. But with this one, I noticed a big difference in just the overall chocolate taste. I cranked that sweetener up more. But yeah, I really dig this one. I need to make up a 120 ml bottle of this and send it to Izzy. You guys know what I'm talking about. He's in chat a lot of times. It's on Instagram. He's been building coils, things like that. But I sent him, I believe it was my version 3. It wasn't sweet enough for him because it didn't have sweetener in it. And a lot of times if I do that where I make liquid for somebody else, I forget that, oh wait, a lot of people that really like commercial e-liquids like a lot of sweetener. So I didn't jack it up for him. I felt a little bad. So I told him I was working on one that didn't fade, that had a better chocolate note, and was a little bit sweeter. So I need to send him out some of this right here. All right. So yeah, we'll go ahead. Actually, I'll let you guys pick what you want to start with. I'm not going to mix up the chocolate overdose custard, but either the chocolate eclair, lemon overdose custard, or Mullas Strawberry Float. So you guys tell me what you want to start out with and we will do it. I really think that strawberry float is pretty interesting. Chocolate eclair for sure. My showering cap super sweet. Well, he actually asked me when he got it. He was like, "What can I do to make this sweeter?" And I told him, I was like, "Just get some super sweet. Like add a few drops to it, see how it does. If it's not sweet enough, add a few more." I have no idea how much he added to it, but probably a lot. But it seemed to help out, at least in that case. I can't take sweetener a whole lot anymore, but that new chocolate overdose custard, I am glad I jacked up the sweetener a little bit in it. Strawberry float. Even though I don't have the flavors, you want to see the strawberry float? All right, we'll do the strawberry float first. It seems to be the winner. So yeah, we're working with Cap Super Sweet, like I said, Flavora, Red Vanilla Soda, whereas Shisha Strawberry, SSA Borneo Vanilla, SSA Ice Cream Vanilla, and Vape Train's Fizzy Sherbet. Now, this is like, I think, my last little bit. Well, it's not a little bit. A little less than a 30 ml bottle of Fizzy Sherbet. So, like, I'm hoarding this stuff, trying not to use it, but I definitely want to try this out. So, I'm willing to part with a little bit of this. Although I noticed that Noms still has some Vape Train stuff, so I may be able to get some more, but until Vape Train decides what they're going to do as far as selling outside of just the commercial industry, I'm kind of hoarding it, honestly. Same thing with my sour lemon. I hoard that as well. All right. Missing a couple flavors too, but it sounds good. It does sound really good. It's kind of why I picked it. I was like, that sounds extremely good. Do the up and close. All right, so the first thing, actually, let's go to mix. Gonna do up a 10 ml bottle of it. So it starts out with the Borneo Vanilla at 0.1. Now this Borneo Vanilla, it's kind of one that I had for a while and I single flavor tested it and liked it. Then I never really used it too much in mixes, but that has changed recently. I really like this flavor. There we go. Then Fizzy Sherbet. Same deal, 0.1. And vanilla ice cream from SSA, 0.2. Everything is relatively low percentages in this, but I think his balance overall of the percentages is really nice. Or it looks really nice, I should say. All right, then Flavora's Red Vanilla Soda at 0.15. This stuff right here is actually really good. And I'm not a big fan of any type of red vanilla soda, so I don't like Big Red or anything like that. But this flavoring is really good. All right, then Inawera Shisha Strawberry. One of my favorite, if not my favorite, strawberry flavor out there. Just 0.1. Then Super Sweet at 0.05, which may be hard with this bottle. See. Oh, almost on the money. A little bit sweeter than what he has here. Use my additive at an extremely low amount. I just don't use a whole lot of nicotine anymore. And PG is going to be 2.36. PG. All right. I'll say from here, it smells amazing. Let's go ahead and jump back up top. Yeah, just having it open and everything kind of mixed up. I haven't even shook it, swirled it around, nothing. But it smells amazing. Haven't tried the SSA chocolate mousse. Excuse me. If you liked Vape Train's chocolate mousse, it basically trumps Vape Train's chocolate mousse in about every category. It actually tastes a little more kind of like mousse, which I have no idea how they do that because I don't know how you add airiness to a flavor. But the chocolate note is way better. It's weird. It's like it still has that body, but it has a light body to it. But it works for being a chocolate mousse. All right. So I do have 3 RDAs all done up with new wake jobs. We've got right here the RDA for vaping V2. Top of the Kennedy Vindicator. There's a lot of juice all over it for some reason. Probably just from my hands. Then we built this up on the last live build stream. The Purge 28.5 millimeter on top of the Kennedy with a new wick job, and then the Asgard Mini on top of the Matterhorn from Snowcap Mods. Now I mainly vape dual coil and mainly on mechanical mods, so while I'm developing a recipe, I will use kind of a single coil RDA like Nitrous, Elder Dragon, Hadley, something along those lines. But when it comes to actually vaping on stuff, well, now it doesn't want to fire. Come on now. Plate just pushed up plenty high. There it goes. Sometimes with the Matterhorn, that bottom contact plate will bend down. It's like it doesn't want to make contact. Man, that smells good. All right, we got it all done up. All right, here we go. So yeah, I vape mainly on mechanical mod. So generally, if it's a recipe like I'm okay, this is pretty much done, I will test it on a dual coil RDA on top of a mechanical mod. Make sure it's something I'm going to want to continue to vape. It's interesting. It doesn't really taste like strawberry anymore. I can't really tell you what it tastes. There's a little bit of strawberry there, but then there's a little bit of, you know, kind of big ready type of flavor. I don't know. It has more of a big red float type of taste to it than a strawberry soda float. I know what he was going for with the fizzy sherbet, but it doesn't really pull it off. It gives it this weird, I don't know, it gives it a weird citric note that's there, almost like you use Sprite with your big red float. Like you mix big red and Sprite and made an ice cream float with those two sodas. But you used way more big red than you use Sprite or 7 Up, whatever. But the strawberry only is there really on the aftertaste. It's good. It's definitely good. But I don't think it doesn't taste like the description. I'll just say that. I'll pull a Wayne and say it doesn't meet the description. But it's really good. It's definitely a good summer vape. I think if you let it steep, because it has that red vanilla soda, the Borneo vanilla, and the ice cream vanilla, needs at least a day or two to steep. So I'm anxious to try this here in a couple of days, see how it does. But right off the shake, it's still really good. It just doesn't taste like a strawberry cream soda. And this thing is upsetting me. Wonder if it's the battery. Let's try P45B. I had a P42A in there, and it's kind of an old one. Let's see how it does. With the P45B. There we go. That's a lot better. Hmm. Still kind of the same result, even being able to put a different battery in here and crank this up some. It just has a big red float kind of vibe to it, not a strawberry ice cream float. I, don't know, I wouldn't mind trying it, and either I wouldn't really jack up the shisha strawberry too much, but maybe pair it with another strawberry, either VSO strawberry or um, strawberry sweet from Jungle Flavors, something along those lines. Maybe even Capella sweet strawberry, just to kind of pump that strawberry up a little bit. Joshua Hilmer, what's going on, brother? Speaking of strawberry cream, got some stuff from Noms today, and strawberry milky and strawberry with coconut milk taste amazing. strawberry milky or milky strawberry. You talking about the SSA one? That one's really good. I have not tried the strawberry with coconut milk because I'm not a big coconut fan. But yeah, that's good. It's just, it needs more strawberry. I think if it had more strawberry, it would be really good. It has a weird aftertaste to it, but that is also sort of a side effect I've noticed of the Flavora red vanilla soda. It, I don't know, it just has that red cream soda kind of aftertaste. But it's still good. All right, let's go ahead. The only other one I saw was the chocolate eclair. Let's go ahead and do that one up. All right, so this one. Basically, I'd already done the donut forget custard and icing. I really liked the donut note in that, and it only used glazed donut and Zeppola. With this, I liked that idea, but the Zeppola was almost a little too much in that last mix. I like it, and I've kept it in there, but with this, I wanted to tone that down a little bit, but not lose any of that donut taste, so I added deep fried pastry dough at 1%. Then chocolate frosting always works. It's just the best chocolate frosting of any kind that's out there is the one from Wonder Flavors. Then this right here says VSO vanilla cream at 0.5%. We're actually going to use VSO vanilla cream extreme, but they didn't have it listed in all the flavors, so I kind of just stuck it as vanilla cream, but the 0.5% should give it away that it's going to be the extreme version. And then TFA's Bavarian cream, about 2.5%. All right. I use the Caps Ripe though. Not fond of Caps Sweet Strawberry. Oh, yeah, Strawberry Ripe is amazing. I didn't even think about that. That would be a better choice than Sweet Strawberry Dev, 100%. All right. This over here. Mix. Bavarian cream is what I need. Got like each grouping of bottles of flavoring strung out loosely, kind of pulled together. So this is going to be 0.25 TFA Bavarian cream. Chocolate frosting. And yes, I like chocolate frosting so much I have 4 ounces of it. 0.2. I pushed this one up a little higher than normally would because I don't have any other chocolate in here. It's the sole chocolate in the chocolate eclair. Then deep fried pastry dough. This is one that I like as in a support role. If you're gonna do a donut or some type of fried pastry, it works great paired with other flavors. On its own, it tastes weird. Then glazed donut. Easily my favorite donut flavor out there, other than Zeppola. Zeppola is probably my all-time favorite just because it works in so many different donut applications. But glazed donut is my favorite, just kind of straight up donut. I told Swaggy, he asked me if there was any flavors I could think of that I would like to see VSO come out with, and glazed donut, just a straight glazed donut, was the first thing I could think of. And I would love to see a VSO just straight glazed donut flavor. That would be amazing. All right, then we're going to use this right here. Vanilla Cream Extreme. It's not listed on all the flavors yet, so I just put it as vanilla cream from VSO. We're going to need 0.05, which I guarantee you is enough of this. There we go. Then Zeppela, 0.13. All right. Did not put any sweetness in this, but I think we're going to. Just a couple of drops. All right, then our additive. Does not take a lot for me. PG. And finally our VG. All right. Go ahead, jump back up top. We're going to go ahead and use an RDA for Vaping V2 and the Vindicator for this one. Grab a dropper top. Now I have tried a couple of different versions of this one, and I've tried this combination of flavors just with different percentages. And the VSO vanilla cream was just a standard VSO vanilla cream, not the extreme version. We'll see. Apathy Miller, what's going on, brother? Little knuckle taste. It's pretty damn good. It's way more chocolatey than I would have honestly expected, but that's good. I figured if I was off somewhere, it was going to be the chocolate. And I was a little worried how deep fried pastry dough would interact with any type of chocolate. So far, it seems all right. Cameron Hannock, what's going on? All right. Drip some more down on here. Give this a go, see how it does. Something is off about it. And I'm thinking it's that deep fried pastry dough. Throwing me off how weird it is. It almost tastes like a burnt donut. Off the finger, it tastes great. Yeah, I think it's a deep fried pastry dough. Everything else tastes great, but then the donut layer is way off. Like I said, it almost tastes like a burnt donut. Wondering if probably should just go with what worked last time. We'll take deep fried pastry dough all the way out, and then we'll pump Zeppela up to 2. and remix it and see how it does. Then we'll know for sure or we'll have a better idea of what's throwing it off. But I'm almost positive it's that deep fried pastry dough. I'm actually going to add sweetness to this. There we go. All right. Try it one more time. I need to, I'm sure, vape it out of this. 3 on the Zeppela. Can't do 3 on Zeppela. I know a bunch of people pump that flavor up. I've seen some where it's like at 5. Some recipes that have Zeppela at 5. I love Zeppela, but pump it up too much, it stops tasting like a donut and starts tasting like something else. Although 3 doesn't do that, but I don't want it to completely overkill the glazed donut. All right. Give this version a try. So Bavarian cream. And chocolate frosting. Glazed donut. The glazed donut's 2.5%, so it's 0.25. The other two, Bavarian cream was 0.25. Chocolate frosting is 0.2. Sweetness. It's so hard to get right when dripping with even these bottles. Like Flavora always has weird issues with dripping with their bottles, especially sweetness where it's so thin it just kind of pours out. But even just the standard kind of Gorilla Unicorn bottles do the same thing. All right, VSO Vanilla Extreme 0.05. So yeah. And we got Zeppela, Zappola, however you say it, 0.2. Additive, next to nothing. Had to scroll down to. All right. All right, round 2. I think it may just be a case of me not super liking the fried pastry dough. Or just the way it mixes with one of these. But I know it works with Wonder Flavors glazed donut. So wait, what now? Who's bathing in some VSO butter cookie raw? Mm-hmm. All right. I mean, I don't blame you. VSO butter cookie is amazing. The cookies and cream, I just got in it when I got a bunch of these extremes in and tried it, and I'm really blown away by that. I didn't think anything could top Real Flavors cookies and cream, the super concentrate version, but Swaggy pulled it off. All right. See if this does any better. Yes, it does. Yeah, that's a lot better. I think I still, excuse me, my sinuses are going haywire this evening. I think it's still got a little bit of that deep fried, the original mix that we did kind of in the cotton, because I get a hint of that weirdness. Doing good. Is your name KY? Because you're in KY? I always like to find people that are in Kentucky. Yeah, that's a lot better. Once I get that deep fried pastry dough completely out of the cotton from the previous mix, I think it'll be amazing. Short for Kyle. What's going on, Kyle? A lot better. It needs some help in the chocolate department now. It's weird. That first one was very chocolate heavy, and I didn't touch chocolate frosting. The same percentage in this mix as it was in the first, but now that we raised that Zeppela up, it just buried that. Didn't completely bury, but it definitely knocked that chocolate frosting down a notch or two. Don't know if I want to add another chocolate to it or up chocolate frosting. I don't know if I've ever used it above 2, honestly. Sure, I probably have. Let's see what other mixers are using this flavor at. All the way up to 3. I could pump it up, maybe 2.5. Glamour chocolate. I have a ton of glamour chocolate. Yeah, if I was going to add another chocolate to it, I would probably either go glamour chocolate or Australian chocolate. Problem with Australian chocolate is it changes the chocolate. So like this chocolate frosting very much tastes like a sweet chocolate. You start adding Australian chocolate to things, it like immediately turns everything into semi-sweet chocolate. To me at least. I love Australian chocolate, but if it's just it and another chocolate, it's going to come across like semi-sweet chocolate chips almost without the texture. It's really good. I think we could try one more time. I mean, like I'm getting a little more chocolate as I go, but microwave oven, what's going on, brother? Sorry, I didn't see you there. I like raw way better. Vaping some raspberry licorice. That sounds good. Love just about any e-liquid that's raspberry. All right. I do think it could use a little help in the chocolate department. I don't know whether or not to pump the chocolate frosting up or add like a percent of glamour chocolate. What do you guys think? Either up chocolate frosting to like 2.5 or add maybe a percent of glamour chocolate to the mix. Made lemon frosted butter cookies with it. Hell yeah, that sounds amazing. Bump the frosting first. Yeah, that's kind of my thought. Add glamour chocolate and a hair of the frost. I'm not going to go down on the frosting. I love Wonder Flavors chocolate frosting, the flavor of it. So that's what I want to be the main chocolate flavor, is the chocolate frosting. I've used it at 3, several. Let's try it at 2.5. And what I'll do is actually just add a couple of drops to what I already have here and see what that does. Let me look at the difference real quick. So yeah, it's just 0.05. Haven't made much of it, maybe 0.03. .04, that works. Stevo, what's going on, brother? All right. See if that did it. I did it pretty well. Not quite as much chocolate as I would like still. I don't know, it's pretty chocolatey. Pretty chocolatey. I dig this a lot, especially the Bavarian cream with the VSO vanilla cream extreme along with the donut layer is absolutely amazing. It's just the chocolate I can't get quite right, but this is pretty damn close. Pretty damn close. Yeah. And it's starting to go up too. I don't think I shook it enough, honestly. I'm going to leave it at 2.5 for now. But I think that's probably enough. Especially after a steep, I think it will probably even out a little bit more. But I can always pump it up a little bit more if I need to. Or like we were saying, add glamour chocolate to it. My most used chocolate now is Glamour Chocolate, Lava Cake, and Wonder Flavors Chocolate Frosting. Wonder Flavors Chocolate Frosting is amazing. The Wonder Flavors chocolate, or the Wonder Flavors Pudding Milk Chocolate, I love that flavor as well. And then the SSA Chocolate Mousse. I do love Glamour Chocolate. Glamour Chocolate is probably my most used chocolate flavor because it's just so versatile and it plays well with most other chocolate flavors. Yep, I mean, I don't blame you. Most chocolate flavors for a long time have been kind of terrible. But I think in the last few years, they've started to kind of get it right. What's going on, Swaggy? They don't have your vanilla cream extreme listed on all the flavors yet, but that's what we used here. Instead of regular VSO vanilla cream, I use the extreme at 0.5% mixed with the Bavarian cream, and works awesome for a pastry cream. Yeah, the donut and cream element of this is really good. I just want a little more chocolate. All right. So I think that's pretty good. I may up that chocolate before I make this recipe public and try a few more times, but I don't really want to sit here and mix the same recipe over and over. I don't have to, and pretty much everything else in this is spot on. Just that chocolate frosting may need some help or may need to come up just a hair bit more. And it sounds like plenty of people have used it at 3. I may do it at 2.75 or even 3 if I have to. So the only other one is the lemon overdose custard, and this has been the bane of my existence. You know, custards are like my jam. They are the e-liquids I like the most. Anybody's really. And my vanilla overdose custard, the version 3, is my favorite e-liquid I've ever tried. So I'm always trying to do different custards. Lemon custard has sucked to try and do. It's almost like trying to do something in chocolate where you're just constantly fucking with it and you can never get it just right. And it's mostly because I'll get that kind of lemon citric sharpness in the custard, and I don't want that. I want a softer lemon. Even did one using lemon Sicily, and it worked okay, but of course that fades so quick, and it still wasn't perfect. But one of my favorite kind of soft lemon desserty type flavors is Mullenberry's Lemon Tart, which I have not seen it as SSA Lemon Tart MB yet. But what I understand through emails, it eventually will be out as an SSA flavor. So I'm anxious for that. I have plenty of it in the Mullenberry format, so I'm not really worried about it. But there for a while, I wasn't sure if they were going to do it or not. Then SSA's lemon wafer cream type. I don't get wafer out of it at all. But I've used it in custards before, and it kind of does the same thing of using, say, a particular flavor in a custard and then adding a little bit of cake or something similar, just to kind of add a little bit of a thicker texture, and then mix with the French vanilla thick. I tried this once at a different kind of combo, and I really liked it. So this time I actually turned lemon tart down. I had it up even higher than 4, but I think turning it down and turning French vanilla thick up a little bit, really the only things I've changed, and I took sweetness from 0.25 to 0.5. So let's go ahead and mix this one up and see how it does. Maybe. Fingers crossed. I'll second the Jungle Flavors Bavarian Cream. I really like TFA Bavarian Cream. I did try one attempt at it with Wonder Flavors Bavarian Cream, which is my second favorite. I do have Jungle Flavors Bavarian Cream, and I like it. I just like those two a little bit better. All right. So this is what we're looking at percentage-wise. Go ahead, jump over to the up and close. So Innerware custard is what we're starting out with, which I think, as far as a custard base goes, pretty hard to beat FA's Custard Premium mixed with Innerware custard. This is going to be 0.15. Then we've got Custard Premium. Custard Premium is 0.3. Apparently, I use Custard Premium pretty high. A lot of people have made mention, like in my butterscotch overdose custard, I use Custard Premium at 3.5, and some people were like, God damn. But it rounded out all the harshness of things like butterscotch ripple. French vanilla thick, 0.15. All right, then Mullenberry Lemon Tart, which we have to use a syringe for, because if you order, or you can't order anymore, but you ordered from Mullenberry back in the day, they always sent 100 ml bottles like this. You have to use a syringe. It smells really good just even out of this syringe. I have a sneaking suspicion that lemon tart was used, Mullenberry's lemon tart was used in the Delicious lemon tart, which is my favorite of the Delicious line, but I don't know that for sure. Just tastes like it's in there. All right, and then SSA lemon wafer cream type. Again, I don't get much wafer out of this, just a nice lemon cream and a little bit of texture, but nothing I would call a wafer. This is at 0.13. Sweetness at 0.05. We got way more sweetness than 0.05 right there. Probably double. All right, so it's going to be really sweet, but that's all right. Again, just talking about, I think it's just sweetness is so thin no matter what bottle you put it in. You have to be super careful with it, or it'll just pour out. All right, PG. I haven't even looked. I'm sorry if the camera goes haywire trying to focus whenever I'm doing this. Doesn't look like it does it too bad, but would not put it past it. All right. We're at the top here. We'll go ahead and jump back up top. Shake the shit out of it. That lemon tart is delicious. Which one, the delicious or the mullenberry? The delicious lemon tart is delicious. So is mullenberry's lemon tart. It's one of my favorite kind of soft lemon flavors out there. And we're going to use the Purge X 28.5 millimeter. It has a nice fresh wick job in it, sitting on top of the Keen. I was talking about the mullenberry. Nice. Yeah, I love that flavor. It was the flavor that made me like go look at their site and start ordering just directly from them. Because at the time it was kind of hard to get anything above a 10 ml bottle of anything mullenberry from Bull City. So I wanted more than a 10 milliliter bottle of Glamour chocolate, milkshake, and lemon tart. Oh, I forgot this has like crazy low coils in it. And the thing just busted on me. I think the hole was too small, so as I'm going to try and drip it, it just popped out of there. Wasn't too terribly messy, thankfully. All right. Man, that smells good. All right, give this a go. That is really good. I love that combo of Mullenberry's lemon tart and SSA's lemon wafer cream type. Go together so well, especially if you want a soft lemon type of desserty flavor, be it a cream or whatever the case may be. Rockford Project's lemon tart is so good. Licious is good too, but Rockford Project is absolutely amazeballs. Is SSA going to make the lemon tart? I haven't seen it. Apathy's saying that Noms already has it, and that's awesome if they do. I know through emails with Mullenberry that they were definitely releasing lemon tart through SSA. I just hadn't seen it yet. So if it's at Noms, that's awesome. Yeah, this is really good. being that it is custard premium and Innerware custard, it's going to take a day or two for that custardiness of it to really kick up. Even having custard premium at 3%, it tastes like a custard, just the custard is light at the moment compared to kind of the lemon cream aspect going on. But I really like it. Great, they're going to keep it going. Yeah, I think you'll probably see SSA release almost everything of Mullenberry, and then they'll slowly phase out the ones that don't sell very well, because SSA is just going to become this company that has like 18 of every type of flavor if they're not careful. Don't hold me to that, but I think I saw it last night. Let's find out. I can find it in this. Yep. All right. Oh, Lord. Yes, I'm over 18. Mm-hmm. There's a Dinner Lady lemon tart one shot, but I don't see the SSA. Let me check under SSA itself here. I'll let you guys see what I'm looking at. Just flavorings. I shouldn't get in trouble. Lemon cheesecake, lemon pound cake. Yeah, I don't see lemon tart yet, but I'm pretty sure it's coming. Like I said, I think eventually they'll release everything. I'm kind of shocked they released Legendary Custard. If they were going to cut anything, that might be one I would cut. But yeah, so hopefully eventually it will pop up. I like that one shots too. I have not tried that one. Love the Mullenberry that you do have. I would agree. I haven't really, I mean, I've come across a few Mullenberry flavors that were good, but there were better alternatives. But I haven't really come across too many bad Mullenberry flavors. I haven't tried them all, but and they have one of the few tobacco flavors that I really like. That newer vanilla tobacco they released, I actually kind of like that one. Steve-O, yeah. Like I said, I don't know. I have a feeling they're gonna release everything. Did you get honey? Because there isn't any honey in it. Yeah, the custard's already coming up in this a little bit. But I really dig it. I think honestly I might, let me go back to the recipe itself. Nom's is like, wait, don't leave. Here's more pop-ups. All right. If I'm going to change anything, I think the lemon tart is pretty much perfect at 4. I think I would up the lemon cream wafer a little bit. And I think the custard base is good, especially with that French vanilla thick in there now too. So I'm digging this so far. I just need to up the lemon a little bit. As I can tell, as this custard comes up a little bit more, the lemon goes down some. But it's really good. Like, it's there, I just don't have it balanced quite yet. Let's see. actually do get slight honey. Playing around with a ginger custard recipe. And your ginger, put it over the top. Lumi grows it for you. Hope so, because I'd love to get white chocolate without having to pay for DHL shipping. Swaggy's got everything, practically. Really digging this one. So yeah, that's about it. As far as, actually, I want to try this since it sat for just a little bit. It's another one of those that the strawberry cream soda, you taste it on your finger, you get, oh, now it's going to freeze up on me. Oh, no, it's not. There we go. The strawberry float. Like off the knuckle, I can taste the anywhere a shisha strawberry, but once you vape it, it kind of goes away. Yeah. Red vanilla soda just kills it. And it's still that way. Like it hasn't, strawberry hasn't come up in it at all. And the red vanilla soda hasn't toned down at all. Actually, I haven't had a mix that the red vanilla soda went down. Just kind of creeps up a little bit more. Pumpkin tea coming soon. Heck yeah. I need to try that. What is it? Green Dragon? The green tea that Swaggy's got. I really like green tea flavors, and that's one I have not tried. Probably because I didn't know it was supposed to be green tea. That's what I'm waiting on, Swaggy. When's the loose leaf? Lucky Dragon. Thank you very much, Swaggy. When's the loose leaf teas coming? Young Hyson green tea. I'm not a big tea fan, like black teas of any kind. I don't drink a lot of teas. I don't drink iced tea, nothing like that. But I love green teas for some reason. Just waiting for some more feedback. Deb said thumbs up. To the loose leaf tea, I say thumbs up too. Apparently, I really need to try blueberry cereal one shot. Love me some blueberry vapes. That blueberry extreme from VSO, that is some, that's one that's pretty damn powerful, I think. That and the grape. That's a blueberry flavor wise. The VSO regular straight up blueberry V1, you have to pump it a bit, but it's my favorite blueberry out there. It's the most authentic blueberry. Going to get more raws to try, but you only had like 4 or 5 on the site when I ordered. Stephen Lane, what's going on, brother? VSO clove gives a nice bite to it. Clove is one of those flavors I could never do, and then I tried a couple recipes that used it more as an accent. They were actually really good. I won clove off the noted. I think it was before Dave and Emily, before it became noted DX, and won basically a lifetime supply of Flavora clove. It was like 2 10 ml bottles. And that shit is so strong that I'll never ever go through 20 milliliters of it. I doubt I'll go through more than like 4 or 5. One man show has some limitations. Sometimes you need a web guy. You really do, man. That would overwhelm me if I was going to sit down to your site and revamp everything, or like change the layout, change pricings, things like that. That just seems like a monster task. I don't know. And on this lemon tart, even this lemon custard, I still get like a hint of that kind of delicious lemon tart kind of flavor. But it's really, really good. Not had a clove liquid. Ones I tried where they were just using clove as like an act. There was one that was a cola recipe and it used a little bit of clove in it. It was actually decent. I mean, as decent as a cola recipe can get, I guess. I have 165 flavors times 2, adding the raws, and 30 to 1,000 milliliters. Oh, Lord. All right, what's the other one that we did? It was the donut. Not sure which one. This may be the pastry dough one. No. This is the original, or the redo that we did. Really good. The chocolate has come way up in it, so I don't think I'm gonna up the chocolate eclairs, chocolate frosting too much. It's just sitting, the time it's been sitting here, the chocolate came up big time in it. It's really good. I guess I learned my lesson with deep fried pastry dough. The couple of uses that I have for it recipe wise that work, maybe the only time I ever use that flavor. Anytime I've tried to use it in a full blown donut recipe, seems like that happens. Gives it that burnt type of donut taste to it. But I thought in this case it would work. And I was wrong. Very wrong. Fig flavor, interesting. That's another VSO flavor I've not picked up is fig, and I've heard a lot of good things about it. I really dig fig in real life. Hey, it's dark. I have chocolate frosting, yet to use it. I should try this. Chocolate frosting is amazing. It's one of my favorite chocolate flavors out there. Actually, Wonder Flavors has been crushing chocolates recently. They did the chocolate frosting and the pudding milk chocolate. That flavoring is amazing. My white whale liquid is still sticky toffee pudding. Kale cake, caramel toffee syrup, and ice cream. My absolute fave dessert. I'd love to have it in a vape. It sounds like it would be amazing in a vape. Have you ever tried to mix it up? Or tried to bang it out, I should say? Yes, and dark chocolate ice cream. Thank you. Thank you very much, Doctor. That's the other one where Wonder Flavor just been crushing it. That dark chocolate ice cream is amazing. Very thick, which I like, but yeah, that donut, the eclair, the chocolate eclair, I really like this now. Now that it's sat even just a little bit, everything has kind of mixed together nicely now. The cream is extremely good, especially with the VSO vanilla cream extra and the TFA Bavarian cream. I love that combo. It's just a great combo if you want like a pastry cream. If I had Wonder Flavors pastry cream, I would have tried it, but I don't have any. And I really like that Bavarian cream, vanilla cream extreme combo. And then taking out that pastry dough did worlds of good and upping that chocolate frosting. I don't think I'll have to mess with this too much more, if at all. This apathy, that sounds amaze balls. I want that. It does sound really good. Not a lot of date flavorings. Yeah, that's very true. But you've tried hundreds of times. That always sucks when it's something you really want to turn into a liquid and you just try and try and try and it never pans out. That's kind of how this lemon overdose custard has been. And I really almost don't want to call it an overdose custard because it's not really pumping the lemon to the moon and back. Yeah, it's pretty damn good. I will make, I'll definitely make the chocolate eclair public once we are off the live stream. Lemon overdose, I'm going to play a little bit more with the lemon wafer cream. I may even, I don't know. But I'll play with it some once I get it exactly. But I'm definitely on the right track as far as the lemons, using the kind of softer lemons. So I'll eventually make this one after I test it a couple more times. I'll make that one public. Definitely check out this one. It's good. I am saying it's not a strawberry soda ice cream float, but it's really good. And I think if you wanted to adapt it and just add another strawberry to it, like we were talking about with Capella's ripe strawberry, I think that would work amazing. I also think jungle flavor sweet strawberry would probably work amazing. Uh, or VSO strawberry. Actually, Shisha strawberry and VSO strawberry extreme work really well together. That would probably be what I would try. Add about 0.5% to maybe 0.75. The strawberry extreme, I'd start at 0.5. Give that a try. I think that would up that strawberry nicely. If it had a little more strawberry, it would. It would 100% be a strawberry soda ice cream float. As it is, it's kind of just a big red ice cream float. Look good. Past dank time here at the Berry household. Izzy, what's going on, brother? I was just talking about sending you a bottle of this. I finally got it all done up with the chocolate overdose custard V4. Up the sweetness factor, but for yours, I'll up that probably even more. But it's got chocolates in it that don't fade. And the chocolate note in this, I like better than any of the other chocolate overdose custards I've done. So definitely need to mix you up a 120 of this and mail it out to you. Guess I probably shouldn't have said that on live stream. Whatever. All right. So yeah, I've liked all these so far. That, like I said, the strawberry float, not really a strawberry float, but still very good. Especially if you like a big red style ice cream float. I think you'll definitely like this. And it's interesting nonetheless. Even if you just want to try something that's good, maybe outside of what you normally do, the strawberry float by Mullas is really good. Lemon overdose custard turned out good. I just need to play with it a little bit more to get everything balanced out a little bit better. I think the chocolate eclair after about a day's steep will be about perfect. I might up the chocolate frosting a little bit, but as I'm sitting here trying it again, it's just really come up. And the donut note in it is damn near perfect. I think that ratio for a donut, the glazed donut at 2.5 and Zeppela at 2, because that's basically what I did for the donut forget the custard and icing. It just works. And I'll note in the description that this VSO vanilla cream is actually VSO vanilla cream extreme. Because if you put 0.5 of just straight VSO vanilla cream, it's not going to taste the same. Can you make a pineapple upside down cake raw? Ooh, I would like that too. Yep. All right. I'm pretty happy with the two that I've come up with to try it in this manner. Definitely the chocolate eclair. I really dig that now. Lemon overdose custard, I need to play with a little bit more, but I'll eventually get it all banged out. Definitely try the strawberry float. Thank you very much, Doxy. That I'm sure I can. Do you have the one shot? Are you talking about the pineapple upside down cake? Yeah, I think he's asking if you have the one shot, Deb. Sorteal, did you get your package? Yes, I did. Thank you very much, Izzy. I've not tried any of them yet, but they look amazing. You did a killer job on them. Izzy sent me a bunch of coils. Alrighty, I gotta head out. Be well, stay safe out there. Shit's crazy. Have a great Thursday and Friday weekend. All deuces. Apathy Miller, take it easy, brother. I think I'm gonna call it as well, guys. Had a lot of fun doing some mixes, getting to find out a little bit more about these two recipes I've been working on, what works and what doesn't. But I think chocolate eclair pretty much works. Definitely, like I said, try that strawberry float because I think you'll really dig it. Leave him a review as well. I think I will as soon as the live stream is gone because I liked it. Just not quite a strawberry ice cream float. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you guys for coming out, hanging out the whole time. Really dig it. Keep on mixing. Next Wednesday at 8 p.m. will be live Vape and Chill. Like I said, I'm kind of looping the types of live streams, just doing one every Wednesday. So yeah, next week be a Vape and Chill. We'll probably do maybe not a build. Maybe we might do a build. Might even do a mix. Hell, I don't know. It's a Vape and Chill. But definitely tune in next Wednesday. Thank you guys for coming out. Vape on, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.